Welcome back, guys. Did you miss us? Well, today we've got something special for you. We'll be going over the top 15 strongest characters in Demon Slayer, from those with the strongest breathing forms and blood demon arts. We'll be going through the list of those that sit at the top of the Demon Slayer universe. Ready? Set? Wait. If you haven't subscribed or hit the notification button, smash the buttons right now. Number 15, Gyokko, Upper Moon 5. Right off the bat, we're starting with one of the strongest and trickiest demons to deal with. As the holder of the 5th highest position in the 12 Kizuki, Gyokko was an extremely powerful demon. His unique blood demon art and techniques, which allowed him to kill many Hashiras, revolved around his porcelain bases. He could spawn multiple of them anywhere in his environment and freely teleport between these pods. Ever played Whack-A-Mole before? Also, being a demon and an Upper Moon, he possessed insane regeneration and flesh manipulation. He was so difficult to fight that he almost defeated one of the strongest current Hashiras, Muichiro Takedo, but met his demise at his hands. Number 14, Mitsuri Kanroji, the Love Hashira. Speaking about Hashiras, next on our list is the Love Hashira. However, don't let her delicate and cute appearance fool you. She, as with all other Hashiras, was a monster. Her unique muscle density made her many times stronger than the average Hashira. Still, she had an extremely flexible body and an even more flexible whip-like Nichiren sword, allowing her to achieve a wide range of motion and reach. She incorporated all of these into love-breathing techniques. We saw her display her monstrous strength during the events of the Swordsmith Village arc, where she quickly subdued and defeated a group of demons created by Upper Rank 5, and in her fight against Upper Moon 4, where she unconsciously awakened and obtained her Demon Slayer mark. During the final arc, she played an important role in fighting both Nakime and later Muzan. Number 13, Nikime, the new Upper Moon 4. Nikime is next on our list, and she was a rather enigmatic figure. Still, despite not seeing much of her in terms of direct combat ability, she held the 4th highest position in the 12 Kizuki, proving she was one hell of a demon. By strumming her biwa, Nikime's blood demon art created an extra-dimensional space that housed a massive fortress, over which she had absolute control. Nikime's blood demon art allowed her to counter the efforts of Obanai Iguro and Mitsuri Kanroji, stalling the two Hashira for most of their battle. Neither of them was able to even scratch her. Number 12, Obanai Iguro, the Serpent Hashira. Number 12 on our list is the one-eyed serpentine killer Obanai Iguro. He was an incredibly dangerous demon slayer with his serpent breathing form and his pet snake Kobaramaru that acted as extra eyes. He wielded a bright red Nichiren blade that could curve like a serpent and unlocked his demon slayer mark and the transparent world. Obanai was one of the MVPs in the battle against Kibutsuji Muzan, fighting despite several injuries and poison until the Demon King's death. Number 11, Muichiro Takedo, the Mist Hashira. The next on our list is someone who was a genius and possessed a unique bloodline. Muichiro Takedo, despite being only 14 years old, was one of the strongest Hashiras in the series. He was the first Hashira to defeat an Upper Moon alone. He had one of the greatest potentials in the anime, and was even praised by Upper Moon 1 Kokushibo during their fight. He was a descendant of the first Demon Slayer, Yoriichi Sukikunui, wielding a bright red Nichiren blade with his mist-breathing technique, and also unlocked the Demon Slayer mark and the transparent world. Number 10, Giyu Tomioka, the Water Hashira. Giyu, although a loner, is one of the strongest in the entire Demon Slayer world. He is one of only 2 Hashiras to survive the battle against the Demon King, and he did this immediately after battling Akaza, Upper Moon 3. His intelligence, strategy, quick decision-making, and battle tactics are unmatched in the entire series. Giyu also possessed both the Demon Slayer mark and the bright red Nichiren blade. Number 9, Hontengu, the Upper Moon 4. Upper Moon 4 was one of the most versatile and difficult demons to face. His blood demon art could create 4 clones, each representing a different emotion, and the clone had Upper Moon level strength. And that wasn't all. When pushed into a corner, these 4 clones could fuse into Zohakuten, a much more powerful demon, who battled Tanjiro, Genya, Nezuko, and the Love Hashira Mitsuri Kanroji at the same time. And even then, that wasn't all. Hontengu's main body was small and constantly running away, yet his durability was so insane that even Ginya's Nichiren steel bullets could not pierce him. Number 8. Sanemi Shinazugawa, the Wind Hashira. Sanemi is known for his brutality, speed, agility, endurance, and raw strength. He is the other of the two Hashiras to survive the battle against Muzan. He and Gyome, the Stone Hashira, were one of the main reasons Kokushibo, Upper Moon 1, was defeated. One of his unique abilities is his rare blood type, which is so intoxicating to demons that even Kokushibo struggled to control himself during their fight. He also wields a bright red Nichiren blade, and Sanemi awakened the Demon Slayer mark. Number 7. Akaza, Upper Moon 3. Akaza had always been a monster. Even as a child without martial arts training, Akaza could defeat grown men unconscious on his own. At the age of 18, after learning the Soryu style, he single-handedly unalived 67 trained adult swordsmen with just his bare fists. As a demon, he possessed immense willpower, an unbreakable spirit, and inhumane healing abilities, being one of the only two demons apart from Muzan to overcome being beheaded. The only reason why he was defeated was that he chose to unalive himself. His blood demon art, Compass Needle, is centered around martial arts, combining destructive shockwaves with the Soryu style he mastered as a human. This augments his already insane combat experience, foresight, and tactical intelligence. The next person on our list is undoubtedly the strongest Hashira of his generation. He is a rock, and has sent countless demons to their demise while being blind. Number 6. Gyome Himejima, the Stone Hashira, who, unlike other Hashiras, fought using a Nichiren chained flail and axe. He used his enhanced senses to fight, and he trained inhumanely with a unique technique he created called repetitive action. He also unlocked his transparent world and Demon Slayer mark, and his weapon became bright red. He was able to stand toe-to-toe with Kokushibo, Upper Moon 1, for some time. He was one of the most important fighters against Muzan. We have 5 names left on our list. Can you guess who they'll be? Leave your answers in the comment section. Number 5. Doma, Upper Moon 2. Doma's combination of combat prowess and his potent cryokinetic blood demon art makes him one of the deadliest demons in existence. He easily defeated the last 2 flower Hashiras, Shinobu Kocho and Kane Kocho, with ease on separate occasions. He was also able to easily overpower Inosuke and Kano, who were at Hashira level. He also possessed the terrifying ability to absorb humans through physical contact, as seen when he completely broke down and assimilated Shinobu's body within seconds after killing her. Number 4. The greatest Upper Moon, Kokushibo. Imagine one of the strongest demon slayers in history becoming a demon. That's what Kokushibo was. He was the strongest of all 12 Kizuki, and a wielder of the moon-breathing technique. With almost 500 years of combat experience, he had perfected his total concentration breathing, and also the transparent world, as expected of the brother of the greatest swordsman of all time, and someone who possessed the greatest amount of Muzan's blood. Even if both Akaza and Doma came together to attempt to beat him, he'd come out on top. That's how ridiculous he was. In fact, it took 4 Hashiras, Muichiro Takedo, Sanemi Shinazugawa, Gyome Himejima, and the demon slayer Ginya Shinazugawa, working together just to be able to hold a candle to him. He also overcame the weakness of being beheaded. They only defeated him because he believed they had had enough. Our top 3 sit on the pinnacle of the Demon Slayer universe, and essentially have the whole universe revolving around them. Who are they? Number 3. Muzan Kibutsuji, the Demon King. Muzan was the bane of all Demon Slayers' existence. Being the first demon and having had more than 1,000 years to hone his powers, he was like a god, having abilities that allowed him to be nigh invincible, like near unlimited regeneration, complete mastery over flesh manipulation, superhuman strength, speed, and agility. His blood demon art caused him to have otherworldly biokinetic abilities. Even after he was given a pill that was supposed to incapacitate him and make him human again, Muzan proved able to destroy nearly 100 Demon Slayers in a matter of minutes. It took essentially the entirety of the Demon Slayer corps to defeat him. Number 2. Demon King Tanjiro. Tanjiro was always one of the most talented and hardworking powerhouses. But when Tanjiro became a demon, he essentially became unstoppable. Demon Slayer Mark, Bright Red Nichiren Blade, Transparent World, Selfless State, Blood Demon Art, Sun Breathing, plus all the innate abilities of demons, minus their weakness to the sun. Strongest being in all existence at that point. But who sits on the throne of strongest in all of Demon Slayer history? It was the man who scarred Muzan for all his lifetime and gave every cell in his body PTSD. Number 1. Yoriichi Sugikuni, the first Demon Slayer, wielder of the first breathing technique, the sun breathing. This guy was so powerful that people had to build a 6-armed mechanical doll just to try to replicate his movements. He was born with a Demon Slayer mark, the Transparent World, and sun breathing. Yoriichi was the embodiment of overpowered. Even Muzan himself, the Demon King, had to flee for his life when fighting against Yoriichi. Even when he was old, he was still far stronger than Kokushibo, his brother now turned demon. Kokushibo only survived because Yoriichi died on his feet because of old age during the battle. He is, without a single doubt, Demon Slayer's strongest character. So, that's the end of our list. What do you think? Do others deserve to be on this list? Let us know what you think in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Adios.